Hello everyone, welcome back to my educational video on AI. Hope you watched my previous video where I explained about Amazon S3 and how does it store data, and what is an Amazon S3 bucket and how does it help in hosting a static website. Today I am going to explain in detail about Amazon S3 and its wide range of storage classes. So without ado, let's start our course. What is Amazon S3? Amazon Simple Storage Service, Amazon S3, Create a B+ role, is an object storage service offering industry-leading scalability, data availability, security, and performance. It allows customers of all sizes to store and protect data for various use cases, like data lakes, websites, mobile applications, backup and restore, archives, enterprise applications, IoT devices, and big data analytics. S3 provides multiple storage classes designed for different use cases, supports object storage up to 5 terabytes, and offers features like lifecycle management, replication, and access control. By default, S3 buckets are private, and the service is designed for 99.999% durability, with data replicated across multiple availability zones. S3, Simple Storage Service. It is an object storage service. An object consists of data and attached metadata. The metadata is a set of name-value pairs that describes the object. Buckets are containers for objects stored in S3. An object is uniquely identified within a bucket by a key. For example, an image file is uploaded to uniquely names S3 bucket. After the file is uploaded, it becomes an object which contains image data and any added metadata such as time and location. Amazon S3 offers industry-leading scalability, data availability, security, performance. Customers of all sizes and industries can use it to store and protect any amount of data for a range of use cases, such as websites, mobile app, backup and restore, enterprise applications, IoT devices, big data analytics, archives. Amazon S3 can easily meet fluctuating demands by automatically scaling your storage resources up and down without upfront investments and resource procurement cycles. Amazon S3 is designed for 11 nines of durability because it automatically creates and stores of all S3 objects across multiple availability zones. Our data is available when needed and protected against failures, errors, and threats. Amazon S3 also offers leading security, compliance, and audit capabilities. It secures data from unauthorized access with encryption features and access management tools. S3 allows you to block public access to all of your objects at the bucket or the account level with S3 Block Public Access. We should enable block public access for all accounts and buckets that we do not want publicly accessible. S3 maintains compliance programs such as PCI DSS, HIPAA/HITECH, FedRAMP, EU Data Protection Directive, and FISMA. To help us meet regulatory requirements, AWS also supports numerous auditing capabilities to monitor access requests to our S3 resources. Amazon S3 is widely supported and integrated with many applications and services. We can choose to work with a partner from AWS Partner Network, APN, which is the largest community of technology and consulting services providers. Migration partners can help us to transfer data to Amazon S3. Storage Partners offers integrated solution for primary storage, backup and restore, archives, and disaster recovery. We can also purchase AWS Integrated Solution from AWS Marketplace, which lists over 250 plus storage-specific offerings. Amazon S3 provides a wide range of storage classes, which are as follows. S3 Standard. This is for general-purpose storage of frequently accessed data. It delivers low latency and high throughput and can access data in milliseconds. The below 3 also have the same low latency and high throughput performance as S3 Standard. S3 Intelligent Tiering. This is for data with unknown or changing access patterns. It automatically moves your data between a frequent access and an infrequent access tier based on changing access patterns, without performance impact or operational overhead. S3 Standard IA, Infrequent Access. S3 Standard IA and One Zone IA are for long-lived but less frequently accessed data. S3 One Zone IA. Since S3 One Zone infrequent access only stores data in one availability zone, it fits best for data that can be recreated. And the 3 Glacier storage classes, which are for long-term archive and digital preservation. S3 Glacier Instant Retrieval Storage class delivers the lowest cost storage with milliseconds retrieval. It is designed for archive data that needs immediate access. S3 Glacier Flexible Retrieval. This helps in retrieval data in minutes or free bulk retrievals in 5 to 12 hours. S3 Glacier Deep Archive. The lowest cost storage with data retrieval from 12 to 48 hours. Each S3 storage classes provides specific data access level. Management tools for granular data control. We can use S3 storage class analysis to discover data with lower cost storage class based on access patterns. Then we can use this information to configure an S3 lifecycle policy that makes the data transfer. S3 lifecycle policy defines when objects transition to another storage class and when objects expire. It helps us to manage our objects so that they are stored cost-effectively throughout their life cycles. We can use S3 cross-region replication, CRR, to replicate data into other AWS region. We can also replicate data within the same AWS region with the use S3 same region replication, SRR. S3 object lock. Objects are locked for the duration of the retention period that you define and are protected from deletion. We can enforce write once, read many policies with S3 object lock. S3 inventory reports list your stored objects, their metadata, and encryption status. S3 batch operations can be used to change object properties and perform storage management tasks for billions of objects.
With S3 batch operations and single S3 API requests, or a few click in the Amazon S3 Management Console, we can perform batch operations such as copy objects between buckets, replace object tag sets, modify access control, and restore archived objects from Amazon S3 Glacier.
Since Amazon S3 works with AWS Lambda, we can log activities, define alerts, and automate workflows without managing additional infrastructure. With Query in-place services, we can run big data analytics directly across our S3 objects and other datasets in AWS, which helps us to run big analytics directly on our data stored in Amazon S3 that helps us to query data without needing to copy and load it into separate analytical platform or data warehouse. Amazon S3 is also compatible with AWS Analytics Services, Amazon Athena, and Amazon Redshift Spectrum. Amazon Athena to query S3 data with standard SQL expressions. Amazon Redshift Spectrum also runs SQL queries directly against data at rest in Amazon S3 and is more appropriate for complex queries and large datasets up to exabytes. We can also use S3 to retrieve subsets of object data instead of the entire object, which can be up to 5 terabyte in size. It is designed to increase query performance up to 400% and reduce querying costs as much as 80%. Versioning is a means of keeping multiple variants of an object in the same bucket. Buckets can be in one of 3 states. 1. Unversioned, which is the default. 2. Versioning enabled. 3. Versioning suspended. When versioning is suspended, it will suspend the creation of version ID for new objects, but preserve all the existing object versions. Once we enable versioning, the combination of a bucket key and version ID uniquely identify each object. After the bucket is version enabled, it can never return to an unversioned state until we suspend versioning on that bucket. We can use versioning to preserve, retrieve, and restore every version of every object stored in your Amazon S3 bucket. Version-enabled buckets enable you to recover objects from accidental deletion or overwrite. If we delete an object, it is not permanently deleted. Amazon S3 inserts a delete marker. If we overwrite an object, it results in a new object version in the bucket. We can restore the previous version as long as the object has not been deleted. So this is about Amazon S3 features, and I hope the explanation was clear to you people for understanding. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed learning. In my next video, you are going to learn about Amazon S3 Access Management. Stay tuned to the channel for more updates and do share, like, and subscribe. Have a good day and happy learning!